I feel tired.
May we have a moment of respite?
Jubilost, why are you so arrogant? Our party has a commander, and it's not you.
Because there's more knowledge in my head.
이런 애들 이끌고 영직 이끌고 있다 내가. 이런 것들이 그나마 인재라고 데리고 다닌다.
I'll go ahead.
쟤들 생각은 안 하냐고요? 쟤들 생각을 뭐하러 해요? 다른 차원에서 온 애가 말을 걸었다고? 집으로 가고 싶다고? 이상한 생물은 돌에서 그것을 접근하지 못하게 하는 포식자를 없애달라고 부탁한다. 선물을 주겠다.
The path is clear.
집으로 가는 포탈을 누가 막고 있나봐. 그래서 거기 막은 애를 치워달래. 고블린들 먹을 거 줘서 쫓아냈어요. 아니 꼴랑 고블린 때문에 못 도망갔다고?
Let us be careful.
I did as you asked.
혼자서 고블린을 못 잡나?
I'm positive I found something.
Would you look at that?
Tread.
I see something.
I cannot make this work.
뭐지? 완전 불길한데?
I'm listening.
어서오세요. 네, 어서오세요.
Would you look at that?
이제 중간쯤 됐을걸요? 뭐야, 빈방에다 왜 함정을 깔아놔? 헷갈리게. 뭔 소림?
Be careful, everyone.
This is where I step in. You out of our skin.
어우 간만에 찌짐이 트라우마 생기는데. 어우야. 야 찌짐이 또 시작이네. 왜 이런 장면이 좀 오래가요?
I'm listening.
What troubles you? Adventures call to them.
야, 내가 방금 함정 해제하려고 하고 있었잖아. 그걸 무시하고 가면 어떡해?
Serves you right. Leaving you out of our story.
이 미친 찌짐이들 잔뜩 나오잖아. 아까 그 법사가 소환한 건가? 맵이 이게 다야?
I'll go ahead.
당황스러운데?
The path is clear.
뭐 하는 데야? 당황스럽게. 사실 저런 건 기습을 당해서 데뷔를 못하는 거지. 어떤 애들 나오는지 알면은 데뷔하기 쉽지. 그래서 빠른 저장이 있는 거 아니겠습니까? 여기 맵이 생각보다 넓은데? 이거 미션 시간 부족한 건 아니겠지?
I need to catch my breath.
도르마무라니 부끄럽지 않냐고? 야, D&D는 당연히 도르마무가 기본이지.
Tread lightly.
A clever ploy.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
Ha! Primitives.
Strike worth a legend. Provoked.
와, 고기 개꿀맛.
I see something.
Let us be careful.
아, 요리 해 먹으라고 앞에다 치즈까지 갖다 놨네.
The path is clear.
This requires your attention.
히트맨 시리즈는 한 번도 안 해봤어요. 그래서 그런가 그렇게 내키지가 않더라고.
May we have a moment of respite?
너무 여유있게 지났나? 벌써 10일 지났어.
Resting would be nice, don't you think?
뭐야, 딱 봐도 독인데?
I wrote it like I saw it.
지 몸에 걸친 것도 과적이란다. 에휴. 에휴, 한심. 왠지 바바리안 쪽을 가야 될 것 같은데. 바바리안 캠프로.
My elbow hurts.
일단 시간 제한부터 빨리 풀어야 되는데 이런 데는 좀 나중에 가죠. 안 될 것
You
같아.
don't have to practice every spare minute.
이런데 쪼잘쪼잘한데 돌아다닐 시간이 없는 것 같아. 여기 찾아가야 될 것 같아. 두가스라는 남자. 두가스가 사제죠? 주빌로스트가 자기 따라하라는데? 그럼 한번 쫓아가는 대로 해보자. 얘가 제대로 알고 있었네. 그러다가 어떤 여인을 발견을 했는데 그렇군요. 잘 가요. 얘네가 저기 여사 뭐죠? 수행원이라고 했었나? 어쩌겠어. 뭐 저런 행위를 해서라도 뭐 자존감을 채우나 보지. 나한테 장기를 보여달라고 했다고? 운동이지. 나 운동 완전 많이 찍었어. 근데 좀 모자란데? 교섭으로 하자, 교섭으로. 린지가 입을 또 잘 털지. 아, 또 왔어? 뭐 아이디가 몇 개야? 잠깐만 있어봐. 아, 진짜 귀찮게 하네.
I beg you, I haven't seen my sisters for several days. I'm afraid they may be in trouble.
This whole land is nothing but trouble. You want me to risk my life and the lives of my people to do your dirty work? Go ahead. Ask Armagh to give the order.
아, 좀 가, 게임 좀 하게.
Oh, but Armagh stayed back in Nomeria, which means I am the one making the decisions here.
But what about my sisters? Something terrible could happen to them.
You sisters insisted on this expedition. So it's your price to pay. With your blood, not ours. Something terrible could happen, you say? It is too late for that. We already lost good men on this pointless journey to nowhere. Whatever Armagh needs, it's not here, and it wasn't here.
아, 귀찮아 저런 거 보면은. 혹시 몰라서 창을 띄워놓긴 하는데.
Did you?
아,
You
참.
came for your own reasons. You want some magic toy that once belonged to the ancient Cyclops. Well, I'm not leading my men to their deaths for that.
아, 진짜 적당히 좀 해. 아이디를 도대체 몇 개를 갖고 있는 거야?
To God.
This conversation is over. You want help? Why not ask our guests to
저런 건
help
사람
you?
많은 데서 해야 되는 거 아니고요?
If you
사람
can
많은
afford their
데는
rates, that is.
읽질 않잖아.
As for me, my single remaining goal is to get my people home alive and well and as soon as possible. How do you think? We keep an eye on everything that happens in the region. It's smart to know our potential employers and our potential enemies.
와, 정성이다. 아이디가 도대체 몇 개야?
Wish I knew who these witches are and where they came from. Our chieftain, the great Armagh, the spirits bless him, trusts them as if they were holy oracles. He sent us with them to these dead hills, and none but the sisters and the chieftain himself know why. Who am I to confront the chieftain? So now we wander these lands, chasing the unknown.
의외로 족장을 그렇게 좋게 생각을 안 하네. 또 왔어! 도대체 아이디가 몇 개야? 아이디 만드는 요령 좀 알았으면 좋겠다.
Varnov, huh? Isn't that the village Megar Varn got from the Ristovik sword lords? I know Varn. He's not the best fighter, but not the worst. As for what happened there, I wouldn't know. I'm afraid we can't. At least not yet. I'd be happy to take a new job, but our chieftain's orders were strict.
아이디가 여러 개인가 봐.
Search the
비슷한 걸로 계속
location
들어오더라고.
and come back with a report. But if you could help us here, say by finding whatever these witch sisters are looking for, or maybe just making them disappear forever.
카카오에 그런
Mark
기능이
my
있을 리가.
word, Baron. The Tiger Lords never forget those who helped them. None of your business, actually. But just to reassure you, we weren't sneaking into your lands without permission. I'll answer. It was magic. The sisters opened some strange tunnel, and we used it to get here from Numeria. Gorum witnessed my words. I'm no coward, but I'd rather march for a month through all the river kingdoms.
포탈로
than
넘어왔다고?
use that damned tunnel again. It was strange.
쳐들어올 생각이었으면 걸어섰을 거라고.
Just like those witches themselves.
아니 뭐 보이면 계속 강퇴하니까 신경 쓰지 마요.
I wish I knew. The sisters are looking for something, but they won't tell anyone what it is. I guess it's some antique that used to belong to the Cyclops. Some magic trinket or something. As for me, the only thing I'm looking for is a good reason to quit this nonsense and return to Numeria as
에이
soon as
여기 뭐 몇
possible.
명이나 본다고.
Is this how you serve your liege?
Don't confuse our chieftains with your kings, knight. It's the chieftain who swears an oath to the tribe, not the other way around. Liege. I was one of the tribe's elders when he was in his first teeth. If we did, do you think we'd still be here now? The only thing to be found in these hills is one's own death. A group of my men entered a cave that turned out to be a spriggan den. They barely survived the encounter. Also, we found the ruins of some old tower, ancient as the world itself, and useless as this expedition. There is nothing to be found here, except, like I said, for one's own death. Ask away, why not? I don't promise I'll answer, though. I'm Dugath, son of Gordir and Harith Three Fingers from the Tiger Lord's tribe. My entire life, I've served Gorum, first on the battlefield, sword in my hand, and later with prayer as well. I've fought in battles all across the river kingdoms, in Yoberia, Gold,
아니 전사 맞지? 이 팔뚝 봐. 이게 어떻게 법사 팔뚝이야.
and my sword is deadly.
꽃갈모자 쓰면 다 법사야? 그거 편견이야.
Our Lord in Iron doesn't like empty talk. He's the god of those who act instead of chatter. His palm
법사도 근육 키워야 된다고요?
ever crafted, and
이게 어딜 봐서 살이야,
at
근육이지.
least two men meet in battle. He is there with them. Even orcs worship the god of battle, and not only that, they imagine he's an orc too. It's all nonsense, of course, but there may be a grain of truth to it. For anyone can aspire to be like him, a human, an orc, and even an elf. Anyone who grips his iron to make
이 법사
it
모르냐고요?
believe.
님들은 너무 편견에 휩싸였어요.
There are many tribes in Numeria. Each does its best to survive. The Black Horses sell adamantine. The Blood Pikes rob caravans, and their white scars lick the boots of the Technic League. As for us, the Tiger Lords. We are mercenaries, and the best ones in this part of Avestan. Remember this, Baron. If you keep your throne long enough, we'll meet again, sooner or later, fighting side by side, or otherwise. Who knows?
And some dealing slave trade.
Yes, there's plenty of those too. And their numbers will never dwindle, so long as the Technic League runs the country.
솔직하시네.
He's a strong fighter, brave one. He says he's Armagh, an incarnation of a hero from the old.
그러고 보니까 얘도 편견에 맞서는 사람이네. 성직자가 이게 봐서 누가 이거만 보고 성직자인 줄 알아. 그래도 음성이 있는 거 보니까 좀 중요한 인물인 것 같아서 다 보고 있어요. 누가 봐도 성직자라고. 예수님도 목 사셨다고?
Pieces of metal, both dead and living ones, fell from the sky. Since then, metal monsters roam those lands and the grounds, hold a
마법사랑 전사 아니냐고요? 전사랑 성직자예요.
valuable things. Weaklings don't survive there. As for us, Numerian Kerlits, we grew up on that land. We drank its poisoned waters and breathed its toxic air. Metals from the depths infused.
아담한틴이 몸에 흡수됐다고?
No one can beat us. If there were anyone
뭐야?
bringing us
약발이었네.
down, it would be ourselves.
There it is, Numerian humor. For those who find gallows humor too cheerful.
Not that much.
보이더였어.
Long ago, these lands were part of their empire. They were a great people back then, used unbelievable magic, and possessed treasures beyond count. Ages passed, and their empire crumbled into dust. Cyclops became wild and forgot all about what they once used to be. But the ruins, yes, the ruins remember everything.
Indeed, they remember much. If only they were more eager to share.
You're
성직자니까요.
I'll go ahead.
You, our guest. The Baron, am I right? I'm sorry you witnessed that unpleasant scene. If I may ask, what is your name?
뭐 얘 나 감시하던 까마귀잖아.
Nice to meet you, Baron. I have no name. I've rejected it to serve benevolent powers. Not the greatest sacrifice of those we're sometimes called to make. You may call me defaced sister.